Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are watching Code Geass episodes 7 and 8. I'm very excited to jump into these episodes with you guys today. I loved the past two episodes. They were so much fun. I loved the cat chase. It was just pure ridiculousness. It's just absurd that a cat would get the helmet on his head and then run around campus and be so hard to catch. I mean, I know cats are hard to catch, but come on, he's wearing a helmet. Me thinks that there is something up with this cat. Is that just a red herring? Or is there something else going on with this cat? Why would a normal cat, of course, because this is a normal world, but why would a normal cat do that? Anyway, we have two great episodes, I'm sure, to get into. So before we hit play, please comment, like, subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you join on this really fun journey. So without further ado, let's get into Code Geass episodes 7 and 8. Let's go! Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for this? 8 years ago, in 2009.
Announcing Prince Lelouch v. Britannia, 17th heir to the Royal Britannian Imperial Throne.
Oh, look at him, he's so cute. 17th.
Marianne was killed inside of the Britannian palace.
There's no way terrorists could have gotten in there.
Which means that the real assassins must have been...
Beware, my friend. You'll regret it if anyone hears that kind of talk around the palace.
And yet the boy remains, even though his mother is dead.
It's over, and the Ashford family who stood behind them is finished as well.
Now she can't even be married off for political gain.
Hail, Your Majesty! My mother, the Empress, is dead.
Old news, what of it?
What of it?
I have no time for these childish games.
Father!
Yes, Your Majesty!
Why didn't you keep Mother out of harm's way? You should have protected her, and now you don't even visit Natalie!
I've no use for that weakling.
That weakling?
That is what it means to be royalty.
What was I
I
expecting?
don't want to be your heir. I give up my claim to the throne! I'm sick of the fighting and scheming over who will succeed you, Father. I've had enough!
You have always been dead to me, dead from the moment you were born. In short, you are nothing to me because you have never existed. Yet you dare to speak such foolishness to me! Lelouch, you are dead. Therefore, you are not entitled to any rights. I am sending you and Natalie to Japan. As Prince and Princess, you will serve well as bargaining tools.
That's devastating. Oh, poor Lelouch. That makes me so sad. Gosh, so she was shot in the legs, that's why she's paralyzed. And blind from trauma. He's 17th in line. So sad.
I understand that the Lancelot's pilot is an 11.
That's correct, an honorary Britannian. However...
I'm promoting this man from private to warrant officer. That should satisfy him.
Those who risk their
Interesting.
lives on the battlefield are the ones who deserve to rule. I understand the theory, sister.
It's supposed to be a liberal school, but I was afraid you weren't fitting in well.
Me too, I was expecting that. But I happened to run into an old friend there, and he smoothed everything out for me.
Anyway, please
Okay.
try one of these.
Thank you, I will.
I'd like your opinion of them.
There's jam.
Yes, I just happened to get some lovely blueberries.
Interesting.
do any more. Hip, hip, hooray! That's all, folks.
Who is this? What is...
Go
Who
to
is this
school.
voice actor?
Classes might...
Colin, are you hiding something from us? If it's something
There's
too
the cat.
personal, no. You can tell me. I promise I won't be shocked or upset. You're going out with Lulu, right? Lulu? The other day I saw you outside. No. That was all his doing. His doing? Quit imagining things. You don't understand the circumstances one bit. But an
Like I
arranged
thought.
marriage is so...
Jealous.
I understand how much you want to reestablish the Ashford family. Mother, it's just that...
The Saitama ghetto is now completely surrounded. So if we proceed now...
What'll be the effect on production?
Is she
Within
ruling now?
expectations, you mean? All right. Do you think the conditions are similar to those in Shinjuku?
Military authorities report that they have surrounded the Saitama ghetto, a known hiding place for terrorists.
I hate that they can just call them terrorists like that so easily. The government can just step in and do whatever they want, and then anyone who objects is suddenly a terrorist.
Oh, well, what has you looking so serious?
News is one thing, but why are we broadcasting the start time?
Because they're trying to provoke Zero.
Zero is a criminal with a flair for the theatrical. If he's the overconfident type, I predict he'll come here to try and kill me.
Viceroy!
You're not falling for the enemy's provocation.
They went to such trouble to invite me, though. Besides, there's something I'd like to ask Cornelia personally. The royal family members are competing with each other to see who will ascend the throne and become the next ruler.
But the very thing you hate is the same thing that makes Britannia strong. The royal heir who is best fit to become the next ruler of Britannia is the last one left standing.
Exactly. The weak ones lose and they're cast aside.
Survival of the fittest is the most basic rule of all.
If that's true, then what happens to Nonnally? Should I simply give up on my sister because she's frail?
Whoa, girl. It's you too. What are you doing? What is he doing?
Like I said, there's nothing between Lelouch and I. There's nothing going on.
Where's Lelouch?
I don't know where he is, and I don't give a damn. You can't go,
She
Lelouch.
clearly
You
does.
need to fulfill your part of our bargain, so I won't have you dying before that. I'm merely going to shoot you in the leg to quiet you down.
You're unable to use Geass yourself, aren't you?
Because she gave it to him?
Obviously wouldn't have asked me to do it if you could have done it yourself.
You
Oh!
honestly think you can threaten me with a gun?
Yes, I do. Until I met you, I was dead. An impotent corpse existing behind a false guise of life. Day to day, I merely went through the motions of living, as if I were a zombie. Then I'd rather...
Stop it! I see now. It's life without meaning. A life like that.
Oh my god! Why the hell did you do that? Even children are here!
We're done sweeping away those in charge.
It's nearly time to set our plan into motion.
Right.
These guys are so evil.
Attention, commence eradication of the Saitama ghetto.
Oh. Dang, she's playing dirty. But she's playing chess. But so is Lelouch. He had to have seen this coming. He has to have a plan.
Just be thankful that you haven't been disposed of. You're wrong. Zero's the one who did it. That again.
Could that student be working with him?
Sweeping north and south in a pincer movement.
Always the same.
Showed
Cornelia
it.
replaces Clovis, yet Britannia never changes. Private Dario Torres, sir, with 3rd Reconnaissance Company. Right, understood. But before we do that, sir, I'd like to borrow your Sutherland, so hand it over.
Yeah. He's got a plan. He is like thriving. Okay, so he said he basically was a walking corpse. He hated every second of his life because he was exiled to Japan, apparently, essentially. And now he's living. No wonder he is so fearless. And he's been thinking about this for a while. He's not any regular student.
It's hopeless. Can't we break through along the Saikyo line? They've got armor blocking it. We can't use back roads either.
This is Zero.
Zero? Zero? You mean?
Do what I say and you will be saved.
Terrorists? They came. They really came. Just like Zero said they would.
Now then, shall I drag Cornelia out or shall I make an opening?
He is having so
R1,
much
R2,
fun.
maintain distance.
Has there ever been any sign of Zero yet?
Oh,
the
he
upper
there.
right.
It's like
In one,
Battleship.
take the man on the left.
Don't they hear his transmission?
Point 17 has fallen.
If I blend in with the retreating units, that'll put me right next to Cornelia.
How is he gonna get to her with all of them back there, having retreated?
Honestly, I didn't like Lulu at the beginning when I first met him. And then... Lulu didn't do it so he could boast to his buddies or laugh about it later. He did it with the same bored expression he always wears. And that's when I wondered, what's up with this guy? I really wanted to know, and in the process of finding out...
You fell in love with him.
You think that's what this is? Maybe you're right. Oh, how I wish.
Cornelia.
Oh, if
You're
only
no
knew
match,
who he really
you'll
was.
lose. The student council room? But I thought the cat festival meeting was scheduled for tomorrow.
On your behalf, I can ask him how he feels about you.
Are you nuts? No way! I don't want your help, okay?
She'll be fine!
Maybe there could be something between
You're
them.
desperate, Cornelia, using your royal guard in such a manner. Into transmit signal, then fall back to the hospital ruins.
They've set an ambush. Send in more Gloucesters and surround them.
No, damn it! R1, R2, abort the ambush and fall back at once! Abort!
Anticipated my move. It's possible we really are dealing with Zero himself.
P2, N3, circle around behind the enemy.
Like hell! There's no way we can beat Cornelia's royal guard. That's a death sentence. I'm out! Hey, we surrender!
Kill them.
It's P8, what's happening? No, hold fire! That's a decoy! B7, that's an order! B7, fall back!
So that's what you get when your chess pieces talk back.
Beaten this easily, but that's not how the game is supposed to go.
We'll discover who you are shortly.
Attention all Nightmare pilots. Open your hatches and reveal your faces.
What do I do?
You didn't think about that now, did ya?
That mustn't happen. Use my Geass? No, impossible. It won't work unless I look directly at them.
What are you
Enemies
gonna
protected
do?
with the nightmares. Impossible! Against Cornelia's royal guard! That would be suicide!
Open your hatch. It's your turn. Well, come on.
Yes, understood.
Think.
At once, sir.
Zero's been sighted!
Aha! I was right. Zero has a flair for the dramatic.
No way!
Plot armor.
I'll just have to play along.
I call plot armor.
Open fire!
It's gotta be C2.
Any likelihood it's a trap?
Mm-hmm.
That's how Cornelia is. She's nothing at all like Clovis.
It's gotta be C2. Who
Why
else
did you
knows that
rescue
he
me?
is Zero?
I told you already.
Yeah.
I can't have you dying.
I wouldn't have lost if the conditions were equal.
You sore loser. If you're really that good, you should be able to set up conditions the way you want.
That's what I'll do then. I'll set them up.
It had to be C2. Like, there's nobody else that knows that he is Zero. But yeah, Lulu, that's what you get when you have chess pieces with free will. Not everybody's gonna follow your order and believe you. You can't just jump into the fray and start barking out orders. I don't know what else to say. Let's get to the next one.
Lelouch, a Britannian youth, has been given a godlike power by the mysterious young woman, C2.
I never left the Tokyo settlement before. This is my first time. I'm sure you wish Lelouch could have come with us, don't you? No, don't be so shy. Nina, it's all right. There are lots of Britannian tourists at Lake Kawaguchi, so security's fine.
Dang,
We'll
she's
be with you
racist.
the whole time.
What are you waiting for? As of now, this place will be our hideout. We're comrades, after all.
Holy cow! So what is this, huh?
Check
Who
it
did he
out, it's got a
brainwash?
second story.
The hotel jackers have identified themselves as the Japan Liberation Front, as well as several tourists, including some students.
From the student council.
The leader of the group claims to be Lieutenant Colonel Kusakabe of the now-defunct Japanese
That
military.
imbecile!
Area 11 is the largest producer of this material, providing 70% of the world's total supply. It will be determined how this resource will be distributed among the world's nations. It's no exaggeration to say that the outcome determines the balance of global power between Britannia and other countries. It is believed that the terrorists are using world interest in the annual gathering to their advantage by carrying out this violent hotel takeover.
If you don't...
Lulu.
So they made their move.
They're easily the biggest anti-Britannian force in Japan.
Rivel.
Lelouch, what the hell's he doing at a time like this?
I know.
Utilities tunnel running directly beneath the convention center hotel.
Sink
Even
the
if the enemy
hotel.
has taken precautions, it should be no problem.
Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon! Fire!
One shot!
Yes!
It works!
We can't show weakness to terrorists!
But Princess Euphemia, she's...
If they learn that Princess Euphemia is among the hostages, they'll undoubtedly use her as a bargaining chip.
Oh, she's with them. Dang.
It's too risky to entrust the operation to an 11, is that right?
Yet I'm sure you're aware that Princess Cornelia is very discriminating about Britannians and numbers.
It's only sightseeing. Shirley is still a student, but these criminals act indiscriminately. I want to know if my daughter's all right. She hasn't done anything wrong.
We need to organize before we fight them again. But we can't just sit here and do nothing either.
I mean, as far as gear goes, it looks pretty hip, but we're just a resistance group, so...
Wrong.
Pretty
We're
hip.
not a resistance group. Is that clear?
Well, then what are we?
Our Knights for Justice.
Those teenage hostages are friends of yours from school, aren't they?
I have faith in the system. I prefer the logic of systems to individualist emotions. Mrs. C, look.
From Scout Team 7. Situation changing.
That's...
What are they going to do to him?
Situation changing.
Therefore, we will throw one hostage from the roof every 30 minutes until our terms are met.
Viceroy, it's Zero! We've just received a message from Zero.
We confirm it's Zero.
Imagine the amount of starch he needs to use on that collar to keep it flipped like that.
Hey, when
ADHD
Zero went
thoughts.
off about just
Look at him.
Cornelia, much as I'd love to get you back right here and now, you're more useful to me alive. Cornelia, which would you choose? Clovis, who is dead, or Euphemia, who is alive? My suspicions confirmed. It's within my power to save Euphemia for you.
Zero, you say?
Yes, sir. Word came from the Britannian army.
Attention all forces. Let Zero pass.
Either the Japan Liberation Front will accept me as their ally, or they're going to treat me as nothing more than a nuisance.
Viceroy,
hostage.
what are we doing?
I believe that by letting Zero go in, we can buy some time before the next hostage is executed. So, this is our chance. We can hit them both at the same time.
Wonderful! I want to thank you for that lovely order. They said you've got the green light, Lancelot. You've orders to charge right into that linear cannon in the tunnel.
Wait.
Then I'll do it. Even if it means being a decoy.
Man. Alright. Alright, Lelouch, what are you gonna do? Oh, he looks like a Power Ranger.
Here's a guideline for your mission.
The only barrier? The only... What? So they're just gonna sink it? And how are they gonna get the hostages out?
11. What did you say?
Girl,
Not
freaking
11s.
keep your
We're
mouth
Japanese,
shut.
damn it.
Yes, we're aware of that.
We're not called 11s.
Fine, we'll correct her.
How dare you speak like that to me? You three.
Stop it! No, Sub-Viceroy, please. You're addressing Euphemia Britannia, the third princess of the Britannian Empire.
They're like, whoo hoo hoo!
You haven't
We
been
got a
heard.
bargaining chip.
No.
That girl is so annoying and racist. I do not like her.
What exactly do you hope to accomplish by this action? You people are obsolete. There's no saving you.
What? Why, you arrogant!
Explain what you mean by that, Zero.
This episode seems to jump around a lot.
Electromagnetic shrapnel cannon! Fire!
Warned you about this line!
He doesn't want to play decoy, he's going for the gold!
He's going for the gold.
She claims that she's Princess Euphemia.
There's no point talking anymore!
Die.
Colonel! Oh!
Calm yourselves. The Colonel and the others committed suicide when they realized how meaningless this operation was. Euphemia, you were willing to sacrifice yourself for the commoners.
Mrs. Seal, it's time for me to use the Varus.
No, you could get killed!
There's no room for me to evade! I'll risk getting blasted to take the first shot!
I heard that you're the Sub-Viceroy now, Your Highness. That's because Clovis was murdered. He pleaded with the same tongue that ordered the deaths of 11s.
So is that the reason why you killed my brother?
Because Clovis was an offspring of the Britannian Emperor. You're one of his children too, aren't you?
Lelouch! No! Okay, that's...
Smash him!
It's the 11.
Down it goes. Okay, 8 minutes.
Did it! Guilford!
The White Nightmare from before.
He doesn't know that it's Suzaku, does he?
What are you doing, Zero? Wasn't that part of your plan?
To entertain you? Are you not entertained?
He's all right!
My beloved creation.
Couldn't rescue them. Not again!
My dear Britannians, have no fear. All of the hostages from the hotel are safe and sound.
They're fine.
They're all right! Of all the brazen audacity. If we attack you, those people will quickly become your hostages, won't they?
Maybe.
People, we of the Black Knight stand with all those who have no weapons to wield.
And we've got a speedboat.
Whether they be 11s or Britannians. The Japan Liberation Front cowardly took innocent Britannian civilians hostage, and then mercilessly executed them.
You heard me right. I said let it run. I'll be the one responsible for this.
Just as former Viceroy Clovis was punished for ordering the slaughter of countless unarmed 11s. And so we made him pay for his actions. I will not repudiate battle on a fair and level field.
Okay, so
but
he
neither
didn't
will
kill
I
her.
tolerate a one-sided massacre of the weak by the strong. The only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed. Wherever oppressors abuse their power by attacking
Well,
those who are
Lelouch,
powerless,
are you?
we shall appear again.
Don't tell me Nonnally doesn't even recognize his voice. He's not hiding it now.
For justice?
Those of you with power, fear us. Those of you without it, rally behind us.
That would be such a cool cosplay
the Black
outfit.
Knights, shall be the ones who stand in judgment of this world.
You guys. Lelouch. He has a plan up his sleeve for everything, doesn't he? But he seems to have a lot of plot armor too. Like, he didn't plan for a lot of these things to turn out the way they did. He just kind of rolled with it when they came his way and they worked out, which doesn't make, whatever. It does feel like plot armor though. I did like the little thing he did, going in there, eradicating the Japanese. I mean, that's awful, but I understand why he did it. Letting the hostages go and essentially making them his hostages so that they would have to let him go as well. Him and his Black Knights. So he doesn't know who Kururugi is, like in the Lancelot. He doesn't know that. I wonder if it's gonna come down to like them having to face off and kill each other at some point. I wonder if Kururugi's gonna have to be the one to take out Lelouch in the end. Oh, that would be devastating, but I could totally see them doing that. Him finding out that at the end it was Lelouch all along and that he has to take him out. Again, a lot of things that point to aspects of Death Note to me. And Attack on Titan. I can see how some of these older anime have like paved the way for future, newer generation anime, but it's pretty great. I wonder when he finally meets Cornelia, is he gonna take her life? He obviously let Euphemia, he let her go because he didn't judge her as worthy of death, I guess, like he did for Clovis. But for Cornelia, I wonder how he's going to react to her whenever he gets the chance. Will he kill her? Or will he let her go? Anyway, great episodes today. Thank you guys for joining me as usual. I am going to go now, and I will see you in the next 2 episodes. Okie dokie! Bye!